No complications this time.
Yay. Oh,
Oh,
I love your
how are
hair.
you?
Like, what's going
Oh,
on
thank
there? I love
you.
that.
Thank you. Very
Nice.
Viking, I know, but that's how I like it. So,
I like it. It's cool.
guys, welcome back to the Two Victorious podcast, where two of your favorite girls are just sitting around chatting
Oh,
about
yes.
things they do and things they read.
Hmm.
Today we're going to do something fun. We just actually had like a little business meeting about our release date for the YouTube channel. So, I mean, you guys already know that because it happened probably a few weeks ago, but we just decided on it today. And so that's like really
So exciting.
exciting. I know. And we actually just commissioned some artwork to be done for some stuff, which will be exciting as well. So if you don't already like us on Instagram, please go on there and like us. It's the Two Victorious podcast. And we'll have everything linked below, obviously. But,
Definitely.
just to kind of get the ball rolling on some of that stuff, we were also doing some social media like planning, which is going to be also exciting because it's just fun and I'm
It's
ready.
fun.
I'm ready to kind of get out there and like I feel like we've already been doing it for so long, but like
I know it feels
we
like
don't have any
this has
like
been going on forever, but like the first episode is only sort of kind of went out on my other channel. So it's
right,
like,
right.
I feel like we
Right,
should
because that's
already
kind of
have
how it
like a million
started.
followers. Like,
Right, right. I know. It's like, oh my God, everyone keeps I gotta keep the like fresh for everybody. And I'm like, wait, no one's even watching yet.
no one's watching yet.
But yeah, so that's really exciting, guys. So today we're gonna do something a little different. I saw this on someone else's podcast where they did these personality tests with two friends because they were like, we have to see like where on the personality scale we are and like why we get along so well and stuff like that. And I'm very astrological slash like into the universe and like the stars and like all that. So we're probably going to do that on a different podcast
Yeah,
to
because my
come,
experience with
but
that is the Zodiac Academy book series. That's as far as it goes. So
that's as good as you
that's,
can.
that's as far as it goes
You're
for
like,
me on that.
listen. Well, I feel like they probably have a pretty good, you know, association with some of the stuff
Sure.
yeah, yeah, they're totally talking about astrological signs the whole time, I'm sure. But okay, so let's talk about it. We did the 16personalities.com. We can have it
Hmm.
linked down in the bottom as well. So if you want
Definitely.
to do this along with us, feel free. I think you can learn a lot about yourself if you're not already super self-aware or slash like I don't know. I look at myself in the mirror a lot and I'm just like, wow, I would hate someone like you. I'm sure that's not healthy and I'm sure that needs therapy,
It's
but I feel like
probably
I'm really
not good,
self-aware.
but I can totally relate because I do that too. So
Right,
like,
right. So I'm
like I would
interested that you
never
finished
say
yours,
that
right?
stuff to someone else, but to me, it's like
Oh,
an
never,
everyday
never,
occurrence.
never. But like I will yell at you in the mirror. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so did you took yours already?
I did. I took it this morning and
Okay,
I
beautiful.
laughed at some of those questions because I'm like,
Triggered. I felt
yes,
like
like
fully
I felt
attacked
attacked.
from some of
Like,
those
like, do
questions. Were
you
like,
know me?
do you have a camera in here? Like,
And
oh
then
no,
when
there
I
was
got
one
the
that was like,
results, I
oh
was
my God,
like,
do you like
oh,
finishing
no.
tasks? Do you stay on? Do you make lists? I
Like,
was like,
how does it make you feel when you see people crying? And it's like, mm,
right.
like it depends on the person. Like,
Is this supposed to be sociopath test? Like, am I gonna get like flagged if I'm
oh
like,
my gosh.
don't care?
Oh, speaking of that, like those
Yeah,
commercials, like tangent, but those commercials where it's like medication. It's like, oh, if you're feeling
yeah,
this, and if you experience this, and then you start thinking, you're like, uh
yeah,
huh, yeah. So I heard
yeah.
one day, I'm like in the kitchen, like doing the dishes, and like it was enough to where like I stopped and like faced the TV, and I'm like, uh huh, okay,
Do I have
uh
this?
huh, and then it gets to the end, and it's about schizophrenia, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, do I have a problem? Like, oh my God, take it back. I take it back.
Okay, no, seriously though, like I think a
No,
lot of
seriously.
mental, we could go on a whole mental rant for sure, and we can
Oh
add that to
yeah.
our podcast too, because I can go on forever about how I was definitely my mom thought I was bipolar for sure before she knew I was ADHD. So we could totally go on like a whole other.
Every once in a while, the hubby says, like, "Are you sure you're not bipolar?" So,
Like, I think we all are. I think
yeah.
just because I'm temperament, I think that being female, see, I could just go on a whole rant. So we're going to leave that for a different podcast.
Back to our
But
personalities.
this is first to our crazy personalities. Okay, so what are you then?
Wait, why me first? You go first. You took it
Oh, okay,
first.
you want
What
me
are
to go
you?
first?
Yeah, you go
I'll
first.
go first. Okay, I'm a commander. I'm a commander, ENTJ-A. So
Okay.
commanders are bold, imaginative, strong-willed, always finding a way or making one. And that definitely describes me for sure, especially when it comes to the wedding industry and when it comes to business and when it comes to, if I don't know how to do it, I'll either find out how to do it or find someone else who does. So,
Yeah.
and they'll help me out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then my mindset is that I'm 86% extroverted.
I totally believe that. Wait, should we compare our
86.
percentages?
Oh yeah, so you should go to the next page
so-
and it will give you your percentages.
So my results, like I am an advocate, and that is the
that's so
INFJ-T. I'm the advocate. And it also says diplomat and constant improvement for those two little things. So it says advocates may be the rarest personality type of all. But they certainly leave their mark on the world. Idealistic and principled, they aren't content to coast through life. They want to stand up and make a difference. For advocate personalities, success doesn't come from money or status, but from seeking fulfillment, helping others, and being a force for good in the world.
Oh my God, Tori, that's so
How cool is that? It's me. It's me. Like,
oh
I mean, I want the
God,
money.
so
like, give me the money.
Goosebumps, Tori.
But like,
goosebumps.
That's cool. That's cool. And like when we do the Enneagram test, we're gonna have to see how these like converge.
Interlock. Yeah,
sure.
I'll have to send you this I'll send you this link so that you can kind of pull up the pictures and stuff of like what my results were, and so that you can have access and see, and we can like line them up for sure. Okay. So do you have an next button that says your mindset of like extroverted versus introverted?
Well, I don't. Well, I'm on the page where it says like my profile, and it's like a explore your type, and then it's got my results like down on the side. Is that what you're looking
your
at?
Results. Is there a thing up at the top that says your results?
Let me see. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
okay. Click on that.
It's not at the top. It's on the side. Like it's down the side.
Mine's on the top. That's weird.
Are we on different pages?
Do you have like a little picture of like a little person and like the name above you?
Yeah. Well, it looks like a
Does it have a
weird little cartoon person,
but it has me like. I'm just like, hey. So mine says that I have it's 86% extrovertedness.
Wait, now I lost my thing. Activities. Wait, where'd it go?
Oh no.
Let's go back. Oh, there we go. I'm good. Okay, good. Okay,
so
good. The extroverted versus introverted, I'm the exact opposite of you. Exact opposite. I'm 83% introverted. Exact opposite. It's so funny. So funny. So funny.
It's so weird because I would totally not peg you as someone who's introverted at all.
Well, yeah. Like they have to drag me out the house these days. Like we're talking like when I was little, like I was the shyest person ever. And so I've like come a long ways. Like a long ways.
Yeah, good.
Long ways. Awesome. But still extremely introverted. And I mean clearly, like 83%.
Clearly based off of what you because remember this is also your perception, right? Like it's your perception of how you would choose to do things, right? It's not someone else filling it out for you. You're filling it out for yourself. So there's a little bit of a bias, right? There's a little bit of a bias.
I get that.
But I would say a lot of people tell me that like my extrovertedness like pulls out a lot of introverts like comfortable walls.
Yeah. Every introvert needs a good extrovert as the friend, you know, to drag them along and make them do things. You know, it's like,
I'm like
my sister, like if she took this, I'm going to make her take this, by the way. She is like the exact opposite of me. So she's like, she's the reason we went out to the corner pub on Saturday. So is that Saturday?
Right.
Thursday. What day was that? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. We
It's
came back
only
and
Friday
swam.
now.
I don't know. It was a whole thing.
Oh,
It was
cute.
like double date
Fun.
night type of
Summer.
thing. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's the only reason. And she had to like tell my husband to convince me to like make me leave the house. So this is 83%. Okay. It's right there on the screen.
Well,
83%.
let's see what else. It says I'm 83% intuitive.
Oh, I'm 72. 72% intuitive. So
Ooh.
we're, you know,
See, is that what the open mind? So it says imaginative, open-minded and curious. I guess I kind of lean more into the like conspiracies of the world, and like you're probably a little bit more self-sound and not as
yeah,
exploratory when
I
it
mean,
comes to weird stuff.
yeah, no, I mean, I like the weird stuff, but mostly in my books.
Like not
I'll
real
explore
life.
there, you know,
And fantasy slash like, in my comforts of my own house.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the values originality focuses on hidden meanings and distant personalities.
I have got to know what page you are on. What page are you on? Like,
I don't know. It was just the landing page that I had after I took the test. It just says your results at the top of this is premium guides, specialized tests, teams, and resources.
I don't know. How did I not get? I think we're on a different page. Like, I don't know what page you're on. I just get this little list over here.
That's so weird.
I'm afraid my list is going to
next one
if I click on it.
My nature is the next one.
Yeah, I've got to find out
what it was like a pop-up, and then there's like a next bottom,
yeah. Mine is on the page where it's got like at the top it says advocate personality with the little all these extra letters, and then it's explore your type and introduction, strengths, romantic relationships, blah 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 blah. And then on the other side it's got the results. I don't know.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I see. Yeah, I see. I see where you're at now. Okay, yeah. So
I don't know how to get back here. Like, what? I don't want to lose this page. Like, oh no, go back.
No, definitely don't lose the page. Definitely
don't lose the page. I'm gonna bookmark this shit.
So mine says, I wonder if I should take a picture of it too. Would that be email my results? Let me email my results to you.
Oh, I did that because I figured I'd lose it.
Oh, that's so smart. That's so great. Perfect. All right, perfect. So let's see. Then mine is thinking over feeling. I'm 78% thinking.
I'm the opposite. I am 56% feeling. But I'm going to tell you, okay, most of those feelings, anger. They're not always the happy feelings. Like, it's like like crying makes me uncomfortable. So it's not those feelings.
Oh.
So it's like, it's more of the you be crazy feelings,
Right.
Like,
right.
That's what the husband.
See, I think crying is like therapeutic for me because like I don't let myself do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's extremely rare for me to cry.
I don't have time to be emotional right now. Like
I will say this: the last book I read, I was crying before chapter 1 was done, but I was fully invested in this series because at this point it was like book 22 or something like that, and I was fully invested. Right. So that's different.
Right.
It makes no sense.
That's crazy.
It makes no sense.
So you already knew there was a lot of buildup then.
Yes, because it was like the second book in this trilogy of characters story, but really it's like book 22 in this giant family saga thing. So I have been reading that book since not that book, but that series and the series. Yeah. Since I don't know, 2015, 2018. I don't know. It's been going on for a while. Wow. So I was fully invested at this point. So
in the first chapter, when the last Harry Potter movie came out, I was like crying in the movie theater, being like, "It's so."
Yeah.
Okay, so this one I think we're going to be pretty opposite on as well, but maybe you'll prove me wrong. But I'm 88% judging.
I'm 60%. 60% judging. No but what does that mean?
I don't know.
Where's the judging?
Where's the judging section? Oh my God. I love that it shows you who else is this. We'll have to talk about that in a second.
There's a button for compare with friends.
Oh, I love that. That's cute. I don't know. Judging. I mean, I'm definitely a judgy person. I know I'm a judgy person for sure. Versus Prospecting? What is prospecting?
I don't know. I feel like there was another screen that like it gave me a little, a little more
Blurb?
something on that. That I don't know
Gave
where
you a
that
little
went.
blurb on it?
A little blurb. Where's the blurb?
A little blurb.
Oh, I'm not. I don't want to pay for something. Like,
yeah, no. Don't
no,
worry about
let's
that.
not click that
Okay,
screen.
so but I would say I'm pretty judging. I definitely, especially when it comes to work ethic, I think probably more than anything. Like when people are lazy, I'm like,
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I can have my lazy moments, but like there's times where like I've got to be doing multiple things at the same time or I'm going to lose my shit. Like,
yeah. Yeah,
that's a
I
different
literally
thing.
did that this morning. I literally couldn't get into your live this morning because I was like, my dad's coming over. I got to put these flowers away. I got this event tomorrow. I got to pack for next weekend. I got to do this. I got to do the dishes, make some French toast, play some video games with my husband. I was like, when did you decide you didn't want to be a minister anymore? Like, but somehow everything got done. Everything got done before my dad got here. Like, right before 11 o'clock when we were supposed to meet. Like, it just because it's chaos doesn't mean, just because it's a hurricane doesn't mean it doesn't, doesn't have like.
Doesn't mean it's not effective.
Yeah, there's results. There's results. It might not be the way you do things.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. And then the last one for me is assertiveness. So I'm 53% assertive. Are you more turbulent?
88% turbulent. I think that means that I am all over the fucking place. Like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. Like what does that mean? I'm turbulent. If like, I feel like my husband would be like, yeah,
yeah.
Like, I don't know what that means according to this, but that's what my husband would say.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that's where those other kinds of feelings come in. That's like
the anger.
Yeah, like the all over. Like one of these things, it was like one of the questions was like something like if one little thing can happen and like set everything off. Yeah, strongly agree. Strongly
triggered.
Agree.
Yes.
Strongly agree.
Well, so mine says because I'm a commander and extroverted, that means that I'm likely to push others else just along with me. Like I bring people along, like I'm like, let's go into battle together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then let's be achieving spectacular results in the process. At a negotiating table, I would be, or like at a corporate event or buying a car. Like I take dominance, relentless, unforgiving. Sounds about right. Oh, a quote is, "You don't care if you call me a bitch as long as I remain an effective bitch." Of the quotes.
Oh, see, I can relate to that though. I could totally relate to that. Like, do you need me to be a bitch right now? I can do that. Like,
yeah. Well, so Steve Jobs, Gordon Ramsay, Margaret Thatcher, Franklin Roosevelt, Jim Carrey are my celebrities.
Wait,
Harrison Ford, Malcolm X.
Okay. Like I need
Tony
to know
Soprano. Tony Soprano. Oh my God, I'm literally wearing my Camilla shirt right now. Like I'm literally wearing his wife's shirt right now. You're joking. You're joking.
That's funny.
I am Tony Soprano. I can be mob boss.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I really if someone was like, here, be a mob boss. Like, okay. Okay. Well, what kind of negotiation we talking about? You know what I mean? I mean, I am raised by New Yorkers, so I think that makes like a huge difference. So
that makes a difference.
Growing up in Florida, where everyone's easygoing and chill and like, we're here to relax. We're here to retire. My parents are like super old. And I'm over here with like two young New Yorkers. My dad's like a workaholic. Like my mom even went back to work after I was like 12. So she wasn't really a stay-at-home mom for a very long time.
Yeah.
I identify, I feel like this is a pretty accurate test.
Oh yeah. No, I totally get this. I definitely want to read more about all these. I mean, strengths and weaknesses. I've got a whole page on that. Like, what are my weaknesses? Oh, yep. No, that's right. Oh, that's right.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. Do you know who Milady Day Winter is from the Three Musketeers?
No, but do tell.
I know, that makes me want to read the book again.
Oh my goodness.
River from Firefly.
Wait, where are you at now?
The commanders you may know. Miranda, I'm the magazine editor from The Devil's Wears Prada. That's who
Oh.
I identify with.
Okay, I need this list. Where's this list? Okay.
So when you're on the page, it says commander at the top, and either you're an A or a T, right? And it says introduction, and the results are on the right. I just
Yes.
scrolled all the way down, and it had a commanders you may know section.
Oh, okay.
Mary from
There we
Downton
go.
Abbey.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Doctor
this is
Strange.
okay. All right. So I've got Martin Luther King, Nelson
Yeah.
Mandela, Mother Teresa, Marie Kondo. There you go.
There you
Okay.
go.
All
There's
right.
more.
These are all good people. Lady Gaga. Fuck yeah. Nicole Kidman, Morgan Freeman. Okay. Jon Snow. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, this is
Okay.
fun. Okay.
Yeah, I thought this would be fun. I thought this would
I
be so
like
fun.
this.
Yeah, super, super fun.
Well,
I
that's
just
fun.
love,
Okay. That's fun.
yeah, because I think career paths here for me. Let's see. In the world of business, sometimes a varying level of self-confidence that commanders, especially assertive ones, too often mishandled their personal relationships and transferred with bad authority. Yeah, no, that makes sense. So working for herself, definitely. But you do like you don't like working with low-level employees. Weird. You mean lazy teenagers that don't actually want to do it?
Oh, this is like so me. This is crazy.
Yeah, so look, there's a friendship one too. Did you look at the friendship
Oh,
one on the
let's look at that
side?
one.
Um,
Okay, mine says
friendships are
advocates rarely settle for shallow, superficial friendships. When it comes to social fulfillment, they aren't satisfied by casual interactions with colleagues or classmates. They crave authentic, meaningful friendships, friendships that allow them to share their dreams, bare their souls, feel understood, and accept them for who they are. Yep.
yes,
It
yes,
means
yes.
having
Mine
just
is
if that means having just one or two confidants rather than a wide circle of yeah, there you go. That explains why. Like,
that is
yeah, that
exactly
explains
you
me
for sure.
right here. Yep, yep. This is crazy spot on. Like this
I
is
know. It wasn't even that many questions.
yeah. How do they know me? Like, where do they get their
I think it's
information?
just like how you answered the question. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you must only fall into so many, because mine is kind of the exact same way where it's like I'd be willing to stand up for my best friend. Like I don't, they pursue their friendships and seek out individuals who their passions for deep and meaningful discussions, who enjoy learning and developing as much as they do. It's not always easy to be my friend. I get that. They demand a lot from their relationships. Like me and my husband are both commanders, 100%. We are like two commanders leading an army, and no one wants to be in our army. Because we're like, let's go into dragons, and everyone's like, we're gonna die.
This says while advocates may seem quiet or reserved to the world at large, they absolutely light up around their close friends. That's very true. Stick me in a public place, I will not say a fucking thing. Like, get me around my people, and I will not shut the fuck up.
Right. Where I could like make 20 friends in a bar that I've never met before.
Yeah,
But around my friends, I'm like, let's snuggle and watch a movie. And like, I just feel I'm in like my comfort zone around friends. So I'm not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. This is just blowing my mind here.
Yes.
Blowing my mind. Okay, so what did it say about career paths for you?
So my career paths, it said, so commanders, none other personalities type is better to be suited as commanders to be represented leader of an organization or team. No other personality type enjoys it quite so much. So I would like being in charge. Not that would be good at being in charge. I would like it, which is true. Commanders are a force to be reckoned with in the business world, sometimes overbearing level of self-confidence. Structure and order are key. So if someone gets sloppy or holds things back when laziness or inefficiency, commanders will not hesitate to come down hard, pursue Commanders pursue their goals and with a singular vision, have strict standards for themselves and others, and design. We need to be effective. We need to have results. We have to have a routine. We have to stay, as long as like you don't add too many things that nothing's getting done, because that also really bothers us, is when things don't get finished.
Yeah.
But workplace
Meanwhile,
habits
I'm
are a
over
little
here with like
different.
a million unfinished projects because I just keep starting things.
Yeah, but like you do fulfill them, I feel like.
I
You're not
do.
someone who like
It may
starts
take
something
me a
and then
while.
doesn't read.
Like it may take me like some
Yeah.
stuff where I get it in my head and I have to finish it like right now, like right now. But
Yeah.
then other
Yeah. Not
stuff where it's like
everything has to
I'll
be
have
that way.
50 things like
Yeah.
started but not finished, and they'll get finished like years down the road. But
Right.
you know,
Right.
it happens. But
Right. Okay, so then so commander managers are confident, charismatic communicators. And they communicate but one vision to get the job done effectively as possible, to be the highest standard of quality. Yeah, I mean, that pretty much, like, if it's not done right, like, that's usually the problem, is I just don't rely on other people, because I just know they won't do as good of a job than I will.
Yeah.
And so I just go like, well, just let me do it. Like, I'll just take
I'll
charge.
do
Like,
it.
I'll just be like, group projects, like, fuck you. Like, I'm doing it because I don't trust you.
Yeah.
Trust you, and then you'll let me down, so I'll just do it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just speed up the
Yeah, it's
process.
pretty much me.
I'll just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%, dude. 100%. Well, that was so fun.
That's crazy. Like even on this, like I'm looking at the career paths, and there's so many things, and I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, that's me. Like talking about like a job with like creativity and so many possibilities and blah blah blah. And it's like this can be exciting but also stressful, because picking just one means letting others go. Yeah. Like how many things do I have going on right now? Like
right.
Like so much. It's crazy. And then, jobs that involve helping and connecting with people can be deeply satisfying. It's no surprise that many gravitate toward work as counselors, therapists, psychologists, social workers, teachers, yoga instructors, and spiritual leaders. Like crazy.
Wow.
Like, I mean, most of that I don't do, but hello, I'm literally in the process of planning my next Skillshare class.
Right.
So,
right. Or your health and wealth. Like, so mine was
crazy.
more like lawyers, judges, CEOs, like that kind of stuff, where I feel like if I was maybe a little bit more intelligent or slash just like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just never really applied myself
You're
like
super
that.
smart.
Like I was always like, that's a lot of school, right? Like to be a lawyer and all, and then you have to kind of be like really sociopathic, right? Because you have to be able to like fully like separate yourself from your emotions in those situations, right? I mean, you have to, right? To
But
do
I
your
can
job
totally see
efficiently,
like
you can't get emotional.
the whole like organizing and like taking command of all these things, because like
Right.
look at how much you have to keep track of for like your wedding planning stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's
like
not,
I'd be a really good
that's a lot.
paralegal. I'd probably be like a really good paralegal where I'm just like helping the lawyers, like be like kind of a personal assistant slash like keeping all of the files in order and like making sure that like all of the research is done, getting the phone calls for all the witnesses. I don't know, stuff like that. I would be really good at organizing that kind of stuff. But then when it came to like the actual practice, I don't know if I would be able to emotional. I might be too judging.
Yeah.
I might not be empathetic enough for that kind of job.
Yeah.
But that's okay. But you're right. I mean, when it comes to a wedding, man, and maybe that's one of those things where like people think they want to be in charge until they are in charge, and they're like, this is stressful. Yeah. And I'm over here like, no, it's gonna be fun.
It's great. Like, no, I'll just do this and this and this and this.
I had like my last bride's mom was like, wow, how are you just so calm right now? Like, and I was like, well, I have been doing this for like 10 years plus, and like, it is just a day. Like everything is gonna be all right. Like it's gonna be fine. And if this isn't done, then like it's not done. Like, we're not gonna stress over something this, on my totem pole of priorities. Like this thing, not a big priority. Making sure sure the cakes is there, making sure the food is there, making sure the photographer has what they need. That's more higher priority for me. So,
Yeah.
you know, on my list of space for stress, this just isn't it, you know? I think people just don't know how to like not let all of the little things stress them out.
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
I like that's me. All the little things. They just add up. Like I'll be fine, and then like one little thing is all it takes, and like
Yeah.
switch has
And
been
then that's it. You're
flipped,
done.
and
Like
it's
you're done
like
for. Yeah.
but don't tell me to calm down. No.
Oh yeah, no, I know that.
I'm
Well,
one of
my
those
thing is like,
people
no,
like I
I'm
am
like, no,
perfectly calm. You want
you're
me to
acting
get
crazy.
uncalm?
Yes, yes, yeah. You think saying that's gonna make me less crazy?
Yeah.
No, my husband does that all the time. He's like, why are you acting so insane? I'm like, because I'm fucking insane. You knew that. You married that.
You
You knew
married
this is
that.
how I react to things. It's like I swear you're trying to get yourself killed. Like I swear. Because there's moments where like there was something today where like the big thing of powdered sugar is like this big plastic baggie, right?
Yeah.
And there's a zipper, right? There's like a zipper or like a little Ziploc baggie like moment. So you could like
Yeah.
open it, scoop some out, put it back in your little shaker, and then put it back in the closet. The top is just cut off with like scissors.
No, you gotta do the thing. Like
I swear he like looks at stuff and goes, "Would this piss off my wife? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just
do it." Yeah, no,
literally
Kevin
like,
likes to do
I'm gonna kill
things
you.
just to get a reaction out of me. I can relate to that.
No, I don't think my husband wants to, but I swear it's like he's
Subconsciously.
self-sabotaging or something. Where your husband's like, "Ooh, that's fun. I'm sure that's gonna piss her off."
Yeah. Yeah, no, he loves that. It's a favorite hobby.
All right, well, let's
Like,
talk
he's even
about,
told me, he's
let
like,
me hear what
it's like I haven't messed with you enough today. It's like, yes, you have. Go on.
That's cute. But that's kind of fun. That's
It's
like kind of a
cute.
good love language.
It's cute
though.
until it's like 11 o'clock. And I know that as soon as he makes the decision, like he wants to be asleep, he'll be asleep. And I'm like, stop talking to me right now because it's going to take me 2 hours to go to sleep.
Yeah, like what happened? We
He's
were
like,
supposed
do
to be
not
sleeping.
tickle me right now. Do not ask me these random
Aw,
questions. But at the same
so
time, I just
sweet.
love him so fucking much. Like he's the
Yeah,
best.
I know. I feel like I know. So there was a podcast I was watching the other day that they were talking about like, man, I just hate him and like he makes me so mad and like, and they were like, oh, so you're like in love with him? Because normally it's like, I don't know. I think there's like a level. I think there's totally a level of like it's like dealing with someone's personality, right? Like
Yeah.
when you're in a relationship, there's just and friendships too. I mean, I have friendships that I obviously don't have a lot of commander friends. I definitely don't. I do
We
think I
should make
have a
all
lot
of our
more.
friends take this test.
I know we should and have like a little chart. That'd be
Like
so funny.
all of our
That'd
friends,
be
like I
so
have
funny.
so many. No, it's like
Right.
I don't,
Right. Well, see, what's so funny is that you
clearly
remind
it
me a
says
lot
that
of
that's
my
okay.
yeah, no, and I think that's fun because a lot of, and I think, I mean, I don't know if you feel the same way, but you could probably tell me, but I feel like you remind me a lot of my little sister, like personality wise, and I think I remind you of like your older sister,
Yeah,
in
younger
a lot
sister.
of ways too.
Younger sister.
Oh, your
I'm the
younger
oldest
sister
one.
as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
Oh, right.
yeah.
We're both old. I forgot. But yeah, I find that so interesting. I find that so interesting. Because I don't know if like I always felt bad. I always felt like I made my sister more introverted because I was so extroverted.
Oh.
And then to find out later that like that's just not how it works.
Yeah.
That's not you didn't do any
it's
of that.
the opposite.
Like
the more extroverted you are, the more you're gonna pull the introvert out into the wild.
Yes.
Which is
yes. Well, now it's so funny.
Every
My
introvert
sister's so
needs an
different.
extrovert.
It's true. It's definitely true. Because if not, you just get two crazies like me and my husband, and people are just like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no balance. We are just both two crazy people. Like we are insane. It is like two bulls in a china shop. That's what my mom likes to call it. But all right, well, tell me what book you're reading. Tell me what book you're reading. I want to know if it like relates. Well, you have a lot of books, so.
Oh, I have a ton of books. Mandy sent me her monthly reading list like last night, and I'm like,
what is it, like 73
oh my
books?
gosh, it's ridiculous. Like it's crazy. Like she's already telling me that she's trying to meet her 100-book goal by the end of this month, and she's almost there. And I'm like, I have a 100-book goal too, but I ain't there yet. Like, good grief.
It's August.
It's like
it's literally July. What
like,
the heck?
come on. But so I'm currently reading Wrath by Ellis James or Ella
Ooh.
James. This is one of her other pen names. So Mandy sent me this one the other day, and I was like in between books, and I was like, I can't decide if I want to read this or this or this. And she's like, I just need to know when you're going to read this next. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess this.
I
She's
guess
like,
that's going up to
I
the
need
top of the
someone to talk
list.
about all my feelings with. So she's like, I've got all the feels with this book. So I've got,
Yeah.
and apparently it's part of a series, like the Sinful Secrets series, but like,
Love
you know,
that.
like the
Okay.
Seven
Okay.
Deadly Sins, but
Right.
they're not actually like connected. It's like the theme is
Mm.
what connects them. That's what we figured out the other day. So it's not like the characters are
Cool.
all in every book. It's just like each
Hmm.
one is, you know, one of the sins or one of
It's
this
almost
is
like an
that.
anthology where like
So
they're connected on a
yeah,
bigger scheme, like they're
yeah.
connected on some other level, but you're
So
not seeing that level yet.
this is what I'm reading today.
That's Wrath.
And
Love it.
I'm
Perfect.
don't know when I'll be done. I don't think I'm gonna be done today because I've got to do like lesson plans for the rest of the day. And I already looked, I'm
Right.
like halfway through, but it's like 700 pages.
Wow.
So it's gonna take me a
Wow.
bit. So, but it's
Yeah, it's
good
gonna
so
take you a
far.
little
I
bit.
really like it. I really
Yeah.
like it.
Well, I am reading The Evening and the Morning by Ken. This is the prequel to his other books because this is like the story about the people before the story he originally wrote.
Okay. Okay.
It's like it's a hardcore prequel. It's like set in like early Viking times in Norway and
Oh.
stuff. So yeah, and that's like obviously my thing. I love Norwegian culture. That's something I think we should do too. I think we should probably do like a heritage thing. I think that would be really fun.
Oh, okay.
Like I know like Ancestry is, I don't know, it's not free, but maybe we can look into it and invest in it. But
I have an account.
because
I just haven't done it in a while.
okay, good,
Yeah.
cool. Because I am like convinced that I am like from Finland or like northern Germany or definitely like northern,
I've heard we
I
have
don't know,
like
somewhere.
some Irish roots. That's what I've heard about us, but I don't know how true that
Yeah.
is. You know,
Well,
people say stuff.
my mom's definitely Polish. My mom is 100% Polish.
Oh,
My grandma's maiden name is Kabolchik. And
oh,
then
okay.
yeah, and then my dad his lineage is Uric.
Oh,
So it's either Zurich or, somewhere German or Norwegian or I looked
how
up a lot
interesting.
of
I don't
Uric a
think mine's
lot
that
and
interesting.
it's
I
oh, okay.
don't think I
You're
think
like
mine's a little more on the
little
boring
Irish and a
side.
little Scottish. I'm like really white. Like about it.
Yeah, I don't think mine's nearly that interesting.
Well, maybe
But
we'll
I
look
want to
into it. And if
know.
it's not, it's not. But
Yeah.
I just feel it in my soul. You know what I mean? Like I just feel it. It
I was a
matters.
Viking in
Like
another
Greek
life.
mythology has, yeah, like Greek mythology's always been really, really prevalent in my life.
Oh,
And my
very
mom, which is
interesting
she's
stuff there.
Italian, so um I don't know. And then like Thor and the Norse mythology just like translates so well to things that I can like relate to. I don't know. I don't know. It
Oh,
just always has interested me more
I'm intrigued.
than like monopolistic religions, I guess, are just like meh. If I,
Meh.
if I get to choose, if I get to choose to have faith in whatever I want, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just kind of
Yeah.
like, I don't know, it just has always drawn me in. So to read books like this, like I love to see someone else's perspective on the time periods or just how other people would make decisions. Like The Norseman was like probably one of my favorite movies last year. Obviously. What's his name has always been my favorite since True Blood, first of all, because that actor is just like
Yeah.
so nice. It's so nice. And then, to have him in like a Viking movie was just like top. It was just top for
Yeah, I
me.
haven't
So,
watched it yet, so I
um,
guess it needs to go on my list. Needs to
yeah,
go. Yeah.
yeah, that needs to be on my list. Wait, you haven't seen Norseman or you haven't seen True Blood?
No, I've seen True Blood. I own
Okay,
those.
okay, okay.
I have those on
I knew we
DVD.
were gonna be. I knew
I
we were
got the
friends
box
still. That's
sets.
fine.
Okay. And I think I got some of the books. Okay. But I don't think I've read the books, but I'm pretty sure.
Really, I bet they're good.
I
I
bet
bet
they're
they're
good.
really
They're
good.
sitting on a shelf in that room, but I have not read them. But I mean, that's
I
the
would read
shelf of
those.
very few have been read on that shelf. So, but
Right.
it's just so
That's
many
like
books. I can't read
after
them
the
all.
Kindle came out, after that Kindle boy.
Gosh.
That's not going back to real books. See, I have not made the deep dive. I am still obsessed with real books, and it keeps
Yeah.
me grounded, I swear.
I just like
I don't hop around that
they were
often.
overflowing, and I did not have the space. That makes a difference.
Yeah,
And then Kindle
it
Unlimited.
does.
Oh man, there is
I
some
know.
good stuff on there.
I know.
Yeah,
It really is. I know, and I don't even know how much is it now a month. I don't even
it's
know.
like $10. It's like that's it.
I'm just gonna get it.
Like I'm pretty sure I looked up
you can
that
do it
book
on your
that
phone
you.
too, right? You can just
Oh
download the
yeah,
app. You don't have to have the Kindle, right?
no, you can do it on like your iPad. You can do it on your phone. You can do
Oh,
it on
okay.
like a Samsung tablet. Anything like that.
Okay.
You don't have to have.
You just download the app.
You don't have to have like a legit Kindle if you don't want. I got my first Kindle off eBay for like $40.
And that's Amazon, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that other book I was reading was on there.
It was on there, and I think I looked it up, and I think
And the other book you're trying to get me to read about the Lost Boys is on there.
oh yeah. I think your book was like $9.99. And so like if you got Kindle Unlimited, it's just included, and that's like one book down,
Right. Right.
And like I read like how
That's
many
1
books
month
am I
already
up to
paid
this
for.
month?
Yeah, that's already 1 month already paid for. I mean,
Yeah.
that's cheaper than Netflix now, dude.
Oh yeah. So as far as like books go, on my list for July, if I'm looking at my list, I paid for that book, like outright paid for that book. That one was free from the author. That one I pre-ordered just because I wanted the bonus content, but then the rest were all on Kindle Unlimited. So, I mean, all of those books.
Oh yeah, guys, if you're not already watching Tori's
I'm telling you.
Bookstagram, you need to go get on it. Because she does reviews.
Like that's, I mean,
she
look,
does her
like
thoughts.
$10, and I read
That's
all of
crazy.
those books. I mean, come on. I mean, I pre-ordered that one right there. That's the one I cried chapter 1, just because I was already so invested in that relationship,
Yeah.
But
yeah. No, I know.
I mean, oh no.
Do you feel like you get them like mixed? Do you feel like you get them all mixed up or no?
I can only read one at a time. Like that's for sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I can only read one at a time because I don't know. I do not understand people who can read like several books at one time. I just can't do that. That's not happening.
I can like start one if I've already read it. Like I could probably pick up Dune again because I'm probably gonna read it again. I think that's my next book for next. See, I do like a book a month. like one, and maybe I'll get through it. Because
like
this
I
one I'm really
have to be reading every single day, or like it is just not pretty. Like
it's like you're hangry. It's like you're hangry. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm hangry for books. Like there's been times where like if I've gone too long throughout the day and like I get a little book hangry, and then the hubby's like, "Where's your book? Like where is it? Let me go find it for you." Like I will bring it to you.
Well, maybe that ties into your personality, and now you maybe do some intro work and see. I mean,
it did even say somewhere on this list that where is it? I just saw something.
Did you have something in your romantic relationships? Did you have anything in
your
relationship?
So this explains. It says many advocates are passionate communicators. I get very passionate about my books. It says this explains why they're often drawn to careers in writing. Yep, been doing that. Creating many popular books, blogs, stories, video games, and screenplays. Yeah. Do you know how many books I've started writing and haven't finished? I just actually sent Mandy something the other day. I was like, should I finish this? She's like, I need more. So one day that book will get finished. It's a 3-part series, but one day that'll happen. I don't know. But
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, mine is very sex heavy. It's kind of funny. Mine was saying that Commander's personality type continues to impress their creativity and energy. Their authentic confidence makes Commander's sex life dynamic, to say the least, and they often push to explore new ways to express their affection and their imaginative enthusiasm.
Okay. Well,
so you like reading about Commander?
Says advocates look for depth and meaning in their relationships, and their romantic relationships are no different. This is a personality type known for having a vibrant, vivid imagination. Well, but few advocates can imagine themselves settling for a match found only on anything less than true love. So true. We are in love. But yeah,
Yeah.
vivid imagination. Check.
Yep. Oh wow. This is just so crazy. This does feel
It's
so
so like
targeted.
on point.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you know, sometimes I think that's why so many people believe in like horoscopes and things like that, because I don't want to say we're like weak-minded in a sense, but like we aren't that complex. Like we try to act like we're these super, super complex things, but it's like if answering like 25 questions about how I feel about stuff can literally tell me this kind of stuff, or am I just like in my brain being like, oh my God, that's so me?
Yeah.
Like is that
I've
just like some subconscious thing?
It's crazy. Like I feel it's spot on. This is just spot
You're
on.
like, no, this
It's
is
spot
it.
on.
This is
This is
this is legit.
like they're in my brain. Like they know things that I didn't know about
Yeah.
me.
You're like coming to terms with them now.
Yeah, like, oh, well, that explains that.
I love that this says that your partner may be more interested in emotional support and growth in an area of self improvement than commander themselves too often to avoid. Why are
Oh,
you attacking me, website? Stop.
oh.
Literally, they're trying to get me forced, I swear.
It keeps saying I'm so sensitive, but I don't I think of sensitive like, crying, but no, I'm sensitive to like, don't provoke me.
Right, right.
Why am I
Well,
like,
and that's the thing, is like, what is your top
oh,
quote? Is your top my top quote was your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
on the romantic relationships one?
Yeah.
Oh, mine says love comes more naturally to the human heart than it's possible. Or than it's opposite. Mine is impossible.
Oh my God. Why are you such a romantic?
I don't
You're so
know.
passionate.
Because I read all these books.
No, those books just talk to your soul,
Talk
man.
to my soul and make me bookmark scenes.
All right, so how do we do the enneagrams? Do you want to start that for next podcast?
Oh,
Do
yeah.
we have like a website or something?
Let's see. I did it once before. I think it was
And
Truity.
an engram?
It's Truity.
Because this is
That's it.
also a personality test, right?
Yeah. So it's like it's
But there's
a
only
different kind of thing. So it's truity.com.
okay, I see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They okay. Oh, multiple similar type thing. Okay,
Yeah. It's a similar type
let
thing.
me
So
put
it's
this in.
like, I think there's a lot more questions though.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll save it for next time. We'll save it for next
Yeah.
time. But guys, thank you so much for listening and watching today. Like we said, we're excited that the channel has launched already,
Yeah.
and we're just now getting to that point in the month. So, like I said, follow us on all social media, and
Mhm.
we'll see you guys next week. If you have any other podcast suggestions for us that kind of like fall into
Oh,
this realm of like
mhm.
questions, or maybe
Any
we do like a
topics we should
Q&A.
dive into,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Oh, book recommendations. Do
Oh,
never be
yeah.
afraid to drop a
Bring
book
those on.
recommendation.
I mean, my
Ever.
list is so long, but it's okay. There's room for more, always. Just
There's
keep it
always
going.
room for more.
Always.
I've got more than half my life left. We're
Yeah.
20 years to cram in 10 books a month. Well, guys, once again, thank you so much, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.